Greetings, fellow dukes and duchesses. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Crusader Kings III, Rise of the Die, Episode 10, Glass King. You can see my army amount is replenishing. Just waiting to be replenished from the levies. Putting my marshal into the organized army role is going to help. You know, another thing I could do is to have my wife help aid me in chivalry to give me extra martial support just for this battle so that my martial skill goes up even higher, which increases my odds of a positive outcome in this fight. And there we go. As you can see, they're turning tails and running because I have the superior force. But I'm going to kick their butt anyway. Except for wounded again. And I'm not wounded anymore. Okay, I captured a bunch of their peeps. And I think what I'm going to do while they turn tails is try to stop the recapture of Nagormo up there. I have to be in two places at once, it kind of sucks. Count Katsu seems to be having a difficult time at our latest feast. So he is shy, and I can either keep him as shy or make him impatient or gluttonous. And I'm going to have you... No, the polling tool is still broken, so I'm just going to have him stay shy. For these small little decisions, I'm going to stop polling until the tool either comes back online, just because typing it up into Twitch takes so long. It's kind of annoying. Gyaorong just defeated someone else. I think whoever was at Madoi. So Madoi just got absorbed into Gyaorong. So they're gone. They no longer exist. So these are this is the new prisoner I just got. Maybe he was one of their champions, I think. And they'll probably be back, and I'll go kick their butts once they are. What I want to do is I want to clear out this army here. It's very small, but they're probably going to win that siege before I get there, and then leave a force in place to continue to siege. So Seba just came of age, and she is Midas touched, so she's an amazing steward. But she's still severely injured, so I'm not marrying her off. Not yet, at least. Not until she's well. But wow, look at that stewardship. Hey, can you be my steward? I will happily... Yeah, you can. Bye-bye, mother of my bastard child. Make way for my daughter. Okay, we captured their chancellor, and I think their entire army just disbanded. I'm going to station besiegers here, and then march the remainder of the force down south. Apparently we only need 61 people to besiege their town. That's how easy it is. It's like embarrassing. And we captured you, another champion. Maybe I actually try... Oh, you're kind of old. I was going to try to recruit you so that you're our champion, but you're 50. You're not really of fighting age all that well. One of the guys in jail has a really high martial skill. 17, 13, 3. Yeah, the 17 isn't terrible. Quit trying to raid me, bruh. It's not gonna work. I'll happily crush you again. And more martial skill. Let's give... Hit and run, maybe? Really, I want envelopment eventually, so I'm going to get Parthenian tactics. I don't have any camel archers, heavy cavalry. I don't have any of those, really, but I do have light cavalry. I think, was light cavalry in that? Yeah. So my light cavalry are tougher and pursue better. That's all that I really got out of that. But it does lead to envelopment, which improves the counter efficiency of all my men-at-arms, so they counter. I explained this before, but like different men-at-arms groups counter different things. So archers counter skirmishers, and light horsemen counter archers, and then my mountaineers counter spearmen, which protect the horsemen, so on and so forth. So it raises their ability to counter things. There's a new alliance. These guys, these Mongolians up here, just formed an alliance with Nagku, and Nagku might call them in to help raid for captives. I'll just have to keep an eye on that. I probably can put an end to this war faster than they could even come and help, though. So I'm not exactly scared. I do want to stay away from that army, though. So you march down. Two-front war kind of sucks, but I'm winning all the same. So the current priority is become a king and defend my domain, I guess, technically. All right. Raid for captives. They lost. I gain piety. I gain more piety. I gain prestige and even more prestige. Eat it, loser. I mean, it was a fine war we fought. All right, now to wrap up the War of the North against the Nagpo. Hey, you better move. You better move. Don't stand there. I told you to move a long time ago. Well, that was easy. All right, I'm coming to counter their built-up force. And you died in my prison. Prisoners can be ransomed. Oh, I took a bunch of the prisoners from the Nagku. Oh God, did I ever? Okay, so let's make some money from that too, because I'm not at war with them anymore. So pay me, because this will go to my kingdom title. Oh, whoops! It was marked for sacrifice. I was supposed to kill them. Okay, well. That's my bad. Well, I will summarily execute all of you. Bye! My religion demands it. Sorry. And now I am known for my faith. You're welcome. I forgot that sometimes when you defend against raiders that are trying to sacrifice you to the gods, any prisoners that you take are then marked for sacrifice as well. One of the reasons why I want to reform our religion is I want to get rid of the human sacrifice tenet. I don't want it anymore. So once I have enough faith, which is about 4K, I'll be able to reform and remove that as a tenet of our faith. But can't do that until, you know, till I'm a lot more pious. And that might not be something that that the Man of Glass even does. Techni. That might be his kid. Offer concubine. No thanks. Okay, valuable hostage. You, the High Chieftain, and I'm going to ransom you off. It will continue this war, but I'd rather have the 100 gold and then still win the war anyway. Because now that I'm not in a two-front war, I can just station besiegers at all their remaining territories and basically capture everything all at once. Excuse you? Who's raiding me? Oh, way up there? Yeah, forget it. I'm not going up there. I'm lazy. So now at every of their holdings, I will station besiegers so that I just grab everything really, really quick. In fact, I can split this army in half and send half to this territory and half to Nong Nai, or whatever it's called. Quit offering me concubines. I don't want concubines. So that's there's some pretty big kingdoms forming around me. So I got to keep my eyes open to make sure that I am not bullied to death by them. I received a message from Mango of Nagormo. My enemy? Okay. And it claims that my vassal has requested support in a plot against me. Okay. So let's take a look at it. I can either confront her. So this... Oh, yeah. No, I believe it. Relationship, -99. Yeah, no, that's probably true. I can confront her in person and gain a weak hook against her. I can just assume that he is correct and she is guilty. But if the suspicion is unfounded, I lose a whole bunch of prestige, or I can ignore him and look away from it. So I'm going to choose to confront her in person. I mean, she hates my guts, so that's why I really think it was likely true. Chiefess can do nothing but confess when she is confronted. It was not, how can I make this right? So, I can gain a weak hook on her so that she owes me a favor, or I can forgive her. So forgiving her allows me to enact realm laws more cheaply, and my direct vassals like me more. And I put her on close watch so that she cannot scheme against me for 5 years. I am going to forgive her. Again, polling is broken, which is a bummer. So all of Nagormo's remaining territories are currently under attack. I do see that they have a little elite crew trying to get Nagormo back, but I think by the time they capture it, it's going to be too late for the war. They don't even have the numbers to capture it, actually. So it's moot. So what vassal is that? Let me see. That's the chiefess of the north here. So I'm going to start to sway her. She is 19 years old, and I could have her marry my son. It doesn't say... Okay, so here's why I might consider marrying my son, even though she has terrible traits, is that realm will be lost when she dies, because it doesn't belong to anyone that is beholden to me. I got it as a result of raiding the entire duchy, but I have no claims on it. Since it's only a county, I'm not that concerned, and she has pretty stinking traits, so maybe I don't do that. Oh, and there we go. The war's over. So, let's go kill the people that are raiding my territory. But with that war over, I can now create the title of the Kingdom of Omdo, claiming myself a king. Yeah! There we go! As king, you have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to hold regular court, solving disputes of the realm, and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. V-Dub is looking sternly at me in direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there is also some surprise in her eyes. She starts to unfold a beautiful banner, bearing the emblem of the house of Suvarna. I should be able to say our own house name, huh? Maybe I need to rename that. Suvarnagatra. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is by how you adorn and take care of your royal court. I'll explain this soon. I have taken the liberty to have this made as a gift to mark the beginning of your royal tenure. So, this is our royal court, and this is where you hold court for your vassals and courtiers and other people to bring issues to you. If we take a look at the court grandeur, you can set up how much you want to spend on fashion, food, servants, and lodgings, all coming with their own benefits. So, for instance, if I spent 0.4 gold a month on fashion, my court grandeur bonus would go up. The courtiers and guests in my court get prestige per month, and then the monthly prestige I get goes up by 2%. For food, it's stress loss when I hold a feast. For servants, it is harder for people to scheme against me, and my schemes go a little bit more easily. And then guests in my court are cheaper to recruit. And then for lodgings, guests stay longer. Guests can join schemes in my court as an agent. And, you know, all of these also give grandeur bonuses. As a king of my level, I'm expected to have a grandeur level of 3. Right now it's 0. So, as you can see, if I increase the food and lodgings, I can bring it up to 3. So I'll do that. It does mean I'm going to be spending some money, 1.6 a month on that, but that's okay. So I'm going to lock that in, and that's going to be locked for 1.6 for 12 months at 1.6 gold a month. And then there's also different court types. So I just have a tribal court because we're tribal, and then we can pick the court language, and it's going to obviously be Tibetan because that's what we speak. So let me go back to court here and set up those levels. Lock it in. So there's the amenities that we have. And then there's artifacts. So artifacts are a really powerful tool to give you a whole lot of bonuses. So here are the banners that I have. There's the Dynasty banner, and that gives 0.1 prestige and 0.04 renown a month. And then the grandeur bonus and court and guest opinion of me goes up as well. And I'll put that behind me. And then the house banner, yes. And then there's the house banner, and that will go on the right. There's also pedestal artifacts, so like weapons and trinkets and the like that can be displayed, furniture and books, and then trophies, like lion heads and wolf pelts and the like. And all of these can give you bonuses to your court. I can't hold court right now because I'm currently in an army. So the other thing I want to do is to rename that kingdom. So the Kingdom of Amdo is going to be the Kingdom of Dai. Because that's what we're about. Orange seems fitting. So let's adjust the existing design. Our clothing will be orange, and our emblem will be orange as well. Okay. So, if we take a look, there it is, the Dai Kingdom. Nice. Very nice. What else? That's about it. That's it for now, at least. So for me to absorb all of the territories that are supposed to be in the kingdom, I still need to go to war with a few other... Wow, what do you... you must be a dwarf. Yeah, okay, that explains it. I still have other territories to conquer, because they're of my kingdom, but they're not in my kingdom. I could also vassalize them if they're willing to be vassalized. And then let me change my banner here. So I'm going to rename the house to Dai as well. And then let's see if we can't have a Yoda-esque emblem. I don't think there might not be one. Yeah, I have a very limited option. I think they're all like Tibetan influenced. But let me at least match the color of the kingdom as well. Not bad. Do I have holy places? I do. So if we take a look at the holy places, there's one here in Lhasa. There's one here in Porong. There's one here in Khotan. Over here in Gilgit. And in Balkh. And holding those holy places increases the piety or fervor of our religion. There's a drop down? Oh, okay. Let me take a look at that. I also don't care that much, but oh yeah, okay. Animals. I see. Where's the closest Yoda? There are dogs here, but they don't look Yoda-like. Not even a little. Yeah, it might be the closest. Alright, that'll work. Yoda lamb? Yeah, more or less. There isn't like a lamb that really looks like Yoda in here, as far as I could tell. At least not at a quick glance. Alright, so what moving up in the world. Yeah, I'm a king now. The other things that kings can do is I can commission artifacts like weapons, armor, crowns, etc. Yeah, that kind of stuff. So let me see. It looks like the polling tool is still going to be broken. So I'll poll you on Twitch, even though it's annoying. Just a sec. What is my next goal? Grab the additional kingdom, additional king territory. Raise control of the kingdom. Set up an alliance. Or viewer suggestions. What do you guys think? And I have some event here. My champion, Godin, has excelled during our recent battles, and my court is buzzing with excitement. What an accomplished champion. What a role model. What a man. With all the praise raining down on him, it's made clear that I am expected to officially award him in some manner. So I can either speak well of him, I lose some court grandeur, he loses opinion of me, but he does gain prestige. I can make him a lord of a new territory, or I can gift him gold. I think I am going to gift him gold. Because I don't want him to be a vassal of mine. Especially if he's a high prowess. Well, no, he's actually not high prowess in combat. Yeah, he's a fellow lunatic. No, that's me. Wait, hold on. Where is he? Why wouldn't he pop up there? So where is Godin? Champions? You. Oh, yeah. He's hale, deceitful, cynical, and arrogant. Okay, yeah, I'm glad you're not my count. Very glad you're not my count. And it looks like raising control of my territory is what you guys, at least for now, are voting on. You know what I just realized is I now own all these territories, and apparently my domain limit is high enough that it's not a problem. So let me start to raise the control of the domains that I own personally, because they will benefit me the most. So go to my council, increase for Mengnai. So I don't own Kumkoi. I do own Nagormo and Mengnai. But I'm not raising control of Nagormo because it's about to get besieged, like, in a second. Or raided, rather. I'm running to protect it from raids. And then the other thing I'm going to do is Let's convert culture in Mingnai as well. Rather than Tool-Lane. Because I'd rather have my personally owned territories of my culture, of my religion. Therefore, they're easier for me to control and tax. My son has learned Mongolian from my wife. Wait. My wife doesn't know Mongolian? Oh, she does. She doesn't know my language, though. Oh, well, whatever. No, she does. Apparently, even though she looks Indian, she was natively Mongolic. That's news to me. With the name of Lakshman? Seriously? Well, whatever. Is the way it is. Faction created against me. Your daughter, V-Dub, wants to overthrow me. Oh, that's fun. You want to be... Oh, you just want to be the Duke of Gormaleb. Well, that's rude. Alright, I'm going to sway her, trying to make her like me a bit more so that I dissuade her from civil war. Because no thanks. Okay, you're about to have a record scratch, I done messed up moment here. With my 2,400 troops dropping down on you, or 2,500 troops dropping down on you. Also, reminds me, I'm going to have Lakshman help out with everything, not just chivalry, because I'm not in a war that matters at the moment. Bye-bye! Alright, so I just recovered the loot that they took from Tool-Lane, and they lost hardcore. I am going to disband my 1,400 troops, because you have to pay them to upkeep, and I'm going to keep 1,000 just to make sure that that raid party leaves my territory. Because if you disband your troops, it takes about half a year for them to reform into a new army. So if you disband everyone and you're still being raided, it's going to be a bit of a problem. So I do have the decision to hold court, but I want to wait to hold court until my grandeur bonus climbs to where... Oh, it's already 3. But I'm supposed to be at 4? Well, whatever. All right, let's hold court now. What was the poll result? I think it was to regain control, correct? Actually, I don't see that raid party even exists anymore. But it's these guys that are raiding me, so I'm going to go march on their capital. Make sure that they behave. So here's holding court. In order to be a successful ruler, I must actually rule on the various dilemmas and situations which arrive within my sphere of influence. By officially inviting all my subjects to travel to my castle and petition me for aid, I will be able to stay informed, sway the balance of power, and visibly show the world that I am in charge. Effects. You will increase your court grandeur. You invite your guests and subjects to petition you for assistance. You might learn exclusive opportunities. You might be able to influence situations in foreign realms. You might gain additional court grandeur. You might gain or lose opinion, prestige, gold, and more. And it can be done once every 5 years. It costs 50 prestige to start to hold court. I'm sitting on my throne. I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber cease. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. All right. V-Dub and Mayor Kedu march to my throne, their discontent clear. V-Dub flares up. My lord, I seek the benevolent peasant Zangmochi as my man. His dancing is talked of across Dai. So here he is, a handsome politician. Kedu cuts her off. So Kedu is my mayor. and Queerzilla's spymaster. I have long been negotiating with him family. What? I have long been negotiating with him family. Well, all right. This cold-hearted witch is sad and jealous coveter. All right, so it is my daughter who happens to be conspiring against me, and then Kedu. I can either let VDub take the concubine, which I'm not going to do, or to say I don't have time for this, and VDub does it anyway. So, Dancer, I don't have time for this. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do that because it gives grandeur, and the VDub gets him anyway. That works. All right, second. Before me stands my wife, Lakshman, her head hung low. My lord, Tulane has been hit hard by recent enemy occupation. The people are starving, our fields are not recovering, and our livestock is not surviving anymore. We beg of you to intervene. I can pay some money for popular opinion development growth of Tulane. I can grant tax relief. I can send my seneschal to be the official inspector over it, but it leaves my court. Or I can just tell her to manage on her own and she forms a rivalry with me. I think what I'm going to do is give her tax relief. Because it was recently sieged, I'm not really getting any taxes out of it anyway, and it's going to take a long time for the control to build back up, so I'm going to grant tax relief. And last but not least, Chieftain Wrong, who, oh my god, he hates me. Wow, he really hates me. I think because he is of one of the territories I recently conquered. Yeah, he's in the northwest one. He wants to be the master of the hunt. No, you're going to try to murder me whenever I go on a hunt. So, I am going to instead make him my food taste. No, I'm going to make him my poet. Enjoy! Okay, I can call hunt, which might not be a bad idea because my stress is 52. I can modify Lakshman's... Wait, she's the ruler of Tulane? No, she isn't. Yeah, she is. Why? I didn't make her a vassal. That's really strange. I do not remember making her a vassal at any point. But, whatever. Yeah, let's call a hunt. I did? I didn't mean to. When I was making my vassals, I was giving them to my kids, not my wife. My wife's not even on the screen. But, alright, I guess I did. Oh, last stream. Oh, okay, yeah, it was last stream. I got it. I can vassalize Nyoring here. Maybe I do that? I'm not really sure. The problem is if I did that and I let him keep the land, when he dies, he could pass it off to someone that wouldn't be in my control. So it's a way for my own territory to fall out of my own kingdom. It's not really always a good idea to vassalize if you have the means to war. But let me start the hunt before I do anything else. There is a possibility of giving someone Master of the Hunt, so I'll show you, Master of the Hunt. So I'd have to pay them 0.06 gold a month, but there is a chance, depending on aptitude, to add grandeur bonus and aiding me in the hunt activity. And I'm going to make my son Master of the Hunt right before I go on a hunt. So let me unpause to make sure that he's actually master of the hunt, and go. And that helps to reduce my stress, because I got pretty stressed recently. Poll. And this is going to, again, be a Twitch poll. Which territory to annex first? So we have Hoaseco. We've got Nyoring. Or No Ring. Or, I think... I don't know what... Okay, nope. Our truce is over with Songpo. Or, last but not least, King Tang. These are all territories that fall under the Kingdom of Amdo, or now the Kingdom of Dai, that I do not own. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 are all eventually going to have to be, well, conquested. Probably what I'm going to do. Oh, my counselor just died of a heart failure at 59. Ouch. My spy master, rather. Well, V-Dub, you're on the council now. So hopefully you don't conspire against me, because you are the spy master. Inspired moderation. Following the death sentence of a lowly fief, I asked my son, Count Ketsu, what he thought. He claimed that he had learned a lesson about not reaching for more than one can handle. And he gains temperate. I like temperate. You can stay temperate. Looks like Hohaseko is what you guys want me to annex first. So let me double check. They do have allies, but it's only the ally of the neighboring territory. And you guys have one ally, which is Hohaseko. I could probably take both of them out at the same time. Declare war on both and knock them both out. What happened to my Chancellor? Oh, yeah. V-Dub, move to Chancellor, because you're way better at that. And I'll make someone else Spy Master. I'll make my champion Spy Master. The other thing I'm going to do is, although I don't really care too much for... Oh, you are pretty good at fighting. As soon as I have gold, I'll hire you. I don't care too much to assuade my vassals. I don't necessarily want my vassals conspiring against me, so if we take a look here... Right now, I'm trying to make V-Dub happier so she does not try to install herself as the Duchess of... Install Chisis V-Dub as Carmela on the Dai throne. Yeah. Don't want that. Oh, great. More lunacy. I'm riding ahead of the group as the hills suddenly grow still around me. The silence is almost palpable. I struggle to hear even the noise of the horse's hooves. Just as I am about to turn back to find the others, I glimpse ahead of me. Blurry as a dream, a dragon as white as snow. I can... Like something from a tale, I must have it, or it's just a dragon I will hunt others. And that gives me stewardship and prowess? You know, let's have him chase the white dragon. Why not? It's probably a horrible idea. My ward wants to be diligent. Sure, that works for me. I follow the white dragon into the hills. An almost unnatural silence hangs heavy over us. The sudden sound of a voice startles me. My lord, there you are. I turn to see the rest of my party having caught up to me. As I look back, the dragon is gone. I scouted ahead, yes. Yeah. Yep, that's what I was doing. Not going to admit that I saw a dragon. Okay, so you guys want me to take Hohaseko and possibly Nyoring at the same time. Oh, and cheers. And Ron, I think this is well overdue. Treat for Mr. Yoda. So, if she's going to call on her ally anyway, I might as well just go to war with both. So, let's move our rally spot, so I don't have to march very far. And you, I don't think it needs to be a county war because you only, or duchy war because you only have one county. Also, I could enforce someone else's claims, but it's a vassal that doesn't particularly like me, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to raid for the county. And then in Yoring, this is also one county, so that's going to be relatively cheap. I'm going to conquer that county too. Split. Returning from the wild. The hunt is drawing to an end. I did not catch my dragon, but I did get some prestige out of it anyway. Thank you for tuning in to Crusader Kings III Rise of the Die, which originally streamed live on Twitch September 8th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Adios.